Well, thank you for having me back. Many of you don't go to too many of these, but I've been to almost all of them, not as many as Veronica. So my name is Noubar Afeyan, and as was mentioned, I'm the proud husband of Anna, who's now a very active board member, and that's why I think I'm here. I have to tell you a personal, yes, there's Anna, she gets all the credit. Last year we were here and she gave a talk and I stood right next to her and it felt great. I didn't say a word. So let me just say, and then I have some prepared comments very briefly. Let me just say that it's a kind of a weird feeling for me because in less than 2 weeks I have to give another commencement address, and that is at MIT for their graduation. And they told me I cannot give any other commencement addresses before that. That's the deal. And I'm pretty sure they're not following UWC Dilijan's program, and I'm very safely doing this with a lot of pride and happiness. Anyway, I wouldn't have listened to them if they said no. So this is it. You're not quite the warm-up act because my talk there will be a lot more boring, but here we go. Okay. So, dearest Veronica, esteemed board members, head of school Armansky, faculty members, proud parents, and most importantly, graduating class of UWC Dilijan, what a joyous occasion to be part of this today. Welcome. So, now, for the more serious part, as we gather here to celebrate your achievements and send you into the world, I'm reminded, and this will go against Adam's forewarning of not quoting somebody from a long time ago, but I'm reminded of an interesting biblical saying that holds great relevance for this moment in your lives. The saying is, quo vadis. Quo vadis is a Latin phrase that means, where are you going? It appears in the New Testament when the Apostle Peter is fleeing persecution in Rome and encounters a vision of Jesus Christ, walking towards the city. Overwhelmed by fear and uncertainty, just like you, Peter asks Jesus, quo vadis, Domine? Or, where are you going, Lord? And Jesus replies, I'm going to Rome to be crucified again. This response compels Peter to turn back to Rome and face his challenges with renewed courage and conviction. Now, I wanted to mention that today for two reasons. One, we've heard of my dear friend and partner Ruben and what he has gone through over the last year, and nothing more symbolizes going back to Rome to face crucifixion the way Ruben did going to Artsakh. And I join everybody. I join everybody who's willing to work to achieve his freedom, and if not, then to pray for it. Quo vadis carries a profound symbolism and offers valuable lessons applicable to each one of you graduates. As you look towards the next chapter, you may be filled with a mixture of excitement, anticipation, and perhaps a touch of trepidation. It is natural to wonder, where are we going? What lies ahead for you? The story of Quo vadis is especially meaningful in times of crisis and rapid change, times like today. When people are stressed and confused, they often act first and think later. But this is exactly the time when we need to be calm and reflect. Where are you going? Where am I going? I urge you to ask this question throughout your life. It's a way to engage in what I call future backwards thinking, to envision the world you want to create and work backwards from there. Quo vadis calls for bravery and resilience in the face of adversity. Just as Peter found the strength to confront his fears and return to Rome, you too will encounter obstacles on your journey, whether it's pursuing higher education, entering the workforce now, or engaging in community service. You will face challenges that test your resolve. In those moments, remember the spirit of Quo vadis and summon the courage to confront your fears head on. Embrace the discomfort of uncertainty and trust in your abilities to adapt, to learn, to grow, all things that you perfected at UWC Dilijan. Ultimately, Quo vadis is more than a question. It is a practice. It requires self-reflection and introspection. It challenges us to examine our path, our purpose, the choices we make as we journey through life. It reminds us to pause and consider whether we are aligning our actions with our values and our aspirations. It compels us to consider the greater purpose behind our actions. As high school graduates from an international school in Armenia, you've been exposed to diverse cultures, ideas, and perspectives. Each of you now possesses a unique perspective shaped by the rich history and culture of your nation of origin, as well as the global outlook fostered within your educational community. You've been instilled with values of empathy, compassion, and the importance of making a positive impact on the world. As you take your next steps, remember that your path need not be predefined or confined to societal expectations. Quo Vadis challenges you to explore uncharted territories, to seek knowledge, and to continuously strive for personal and intellectual growth. Dear graduates, as you stand at this crossroads poised to venture into the world beyond high school, I encourage you to embrace the spirit of Quo Vadis. Let it guide you as you forge new paths, pursue your dreams, and contribute to the betterment of our global community. Face the challenges that lie ahead with courage, resilience, and a steadfast commitment to your values. Remember, the journey itself is as significant as the destination you may be headed. Congratulations, class of 2024. As you step forward into the unknown, may the spirit of Quo Vadis be your compass, illuminating your path and inspiring you to make a lasting impact on the world. Thank you.